Hi, everybody. I'm Elke Feuer. I'm an author and an entrepreneur, and I work with writers to help them reach their writing goals by providing them with easy to implement strategies, taking them from idea to finished book. Today's topic is habits versus routines and why you need both. But before I get started, let's define routine versus a habit, because I know for me, I had to sort of think about, well, what's the difference between them? And so a habit is things that we do automatically without thinking, behaviors like brushing our teeth, eating. You don't really think about those. Those are things that you know that they're a part of your life and you do automatically. Routine is a regular way of doing things in a particular order. What we do when we get up in the morning, what we do lunchtime, and what we do in the evening. I like to think of it as that the routines that we have create good habits. Now, for writers, a writing routine builds a good habit. So one of the things I'm going to do is ask you, how do you feel about your writing habit? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Do you love it? You think it's great? Or is it, no, it sucks, it needs some work? So what are the benefits of having a writing routine? Having a writing routine really helps you reach your writing goals. I can't emphasize that enough. Whether your goal is writing daily, or just regularly, whether it's to write your first draft, whether it's to participate in National Novel Writing Month, or whether it's just to outline your book, regardless of the goal that you have, they require steps to complete. Those steps you take throughout your day, and they become a part of your routine. And the truth is, when you take consistent steps to write and action towards your goals, that's when you achieve writing success. Anybody who deals with goal setting and all that will tell you, you have to take steps and you need to take action to reach those steps. And that's when you achieve success. Wishing, hoping, and praying and just isn't going to do it, unfortunately. Are there other ways? Yeah. Will you get there when you want to? No, probably not. But the question is, I know that you're asking, is how do you create good writing habits? And I'm going to share with you some ways. Obviously, the top one is building a writing routine. And I always emphasize it's not just about a writing routine, it's one that fits your life so it's easy to follow. Because let's face it, if you're going to try to build a writing routine off of something that Jeff Bezos or somebody else does, they have a specific routine, it might not work for you. Because let's face it, if it's somebody that's a full-time writer, their routine is not going to be the same as somebody who has a job or kids or all those things. So I always say, if you're going to build a writing routine, build one that fits your life so that it's easy to follow. The second thing is to forgive yourself when you trip up. And this is so important, because sometimes when we miss our writing time or we don't write, we let guilt and the failure of not doing it eat us up, and it sets us back for days, weeks, months. And we have to learn to forgive ourselves. Life happens. The most important thing is to get back on track. Another step is to face your writing fears so they don't cripple your writing time. One of the things that I do in my Jumpstart Your Writing routine is I have participants list out what are their writing fears. Just get them out there. And then I also recommend 1 to 3 action steps that you've either taken in the past or that you can take or that you want or should take in order to push through those fears. Now, because your fears are never going to go away. I still struggle with it. I know writers who've been writing for years that still struggle with it. The important thing is to recognize it and to face it so that it doesn't cripple your writing time. Keep moving forward. even when you fail, you're going to fail. Failure is a part of life. And I know that this is a big thing that people are always talking about. It's not a matter of the fact that you fail. It's that how many times you get up. And that is so important. Life happens. You know, you could have this perfect writing routine and one of your kids gets sick or something comes up at work. Life happens and you just have to. The most important thing is, rather than coming to a screeching halt and then never getting back to your writing, is to just, you know, say, hey, you know, it's happened. How can I readjust? How can I move forward? Never, and this is the last and probably one of the most important things I always tell the writers in my K-Writers group, never compare yourself with other writers. Never, 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 never. Every writing is a journey, and every writer's journey is different. You know, you can't compare yourself to, like, my idol is Nora Roberts, but I can't compare. If I compared myself to her in a negative way, my goodness, I would never sit down to write. Let's face it, right? She is, in my eye, a god, writing god. And I would never sit down to write. Or if you're looking at, you know, oh, this person's finished their book, this person's done this person's done that. You know what? You can't compare. You don't know what they've gone through to get where they're at. You don't know the sacrifices that they've made. You don't know anything about what's happened in their life to get them where they're at. And that's why I always say you cannot compare. The only way that you should be comparing yourself with other writers is to say, I want to be like them. I'm going to take action. If it inspires you, absolutely. But if it doesn't inspire you and only makes you feel guilty, no, don't do that. Every writer's journey is different. So you will get there in your time as long as you continue to take those steps and make that action to make it happen. If you'd like help creating a writing routine, or if you're serious about taking your writing to the next level, I'd really love to help you. I want to encourage you, if it's a writing routine that you need help with, to check out my Jumpstart Your Writing course at bit.ly/wroutine. Or if you would like to chat with me one-on-one, you have questions, you can book a free consultation call with me at bit.ly/call-Elke. I would really love to help you any way I can. If you are serious about making 2018 your year for writing. I'll make sure that I put both links in the comments for those of you who are watching the replay. And please feel free to drop your questions in the comments below, whether you're watching live or the replay, and I will be more than happy to answer them for you. I want to wish you a fantastic weekend and happy writing. Bye.